Are we live? Is this thing on? Hello, Disco Ball Nation. It's your boy Disco. Shout out to you beautiful folks for popping in here and celebrating with me. And yes, we are celebrating. We just hit 700 subscribers. We're probably going to lose one. We're probably going to gain another. It is what it is, but it's so monumental because I am not able to do this without you guys. You guys spread the word. You guys spread the love. And honestly, I can't reward you guys and give you guys enough credit. You guys are absolutely incredible and so fantastic. The chat was popping 15 minutes before the stream even went live. I need to clarify something, okay? Because my guy's getting some slack. And he doesn't deserve to get any slack, right? This is Two Fat Guys Fantasy Football. There's a moment in that introduction video on the replacements where one of the players says, you know, I hate this damn song. All right, so he's just getting into the mood, and we're not live. We're not going live until Anthony says this. Shout out to you Two Fat Guys. Shout out to everybody else who is tuning in. Geez, this chat is absolutely popping, man. It's absolutely popping. If you guys want to draft with us right now, we are queued up in the Drafters $2.5 million tournament. We're 9 out of 12. There's three spots, and the moment we get those 3 spots filled, we'll tell you guys what the key word to tonight's giveaway is. Tonight is day four of our 20-day giveaway. Can't believe we're giving away 20 tickets. We've already given away 25, but yeah, man, we're doing it another 20. We're doing another 20. All right, yes. What's up, James SEO? What's up, Quasi? What's up, Sleazeball? What's up, Andrew and our winner from last night, Two Fat Guys? What's up, Bayou Bengal? Jerry Bagshaw? Wendy, how you doing, Wendy? Wendy says, hey, y'all. Hey, James. Oh, Beeline Pride, my guy. How you doing? Jerry Bagshaw. Ron, Commissioner Rhino. How you doing, brother? I hope you're having a wonderful day, Rhino. I saw that you posted something like there was like a where you work security. There was like an airplane incident where an airplane crashed. Is everybody okay? Jesus. What's up, Wendy says Sleazeball. Shout out to Sleazeball. If you guys are not subbed to my good friends Sleazeball FN on YouTube, do it. If you're not subbed to my good friend Bayou Bengal on YouTube, do it. If you're not subbed to the sports affiliation, do it. These guys are all legendary. These guys are all incredible. They're all crucial in my growth as a human being. And shout out to all of you guys. This chat is popping. We're not even drafting yet. The draft isn't even full yet. And the chat is popping. Everybody's ready to be here. Oh, man, it's great. It's great. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Because I got the all clear from my wife, and my wife holds it down like no tomorrow. When I get home from work, I'm usually in my phone, networking, answering questions, and all that stuff. My wife's name is Liv. So to enter tonight's giveaway, you go hashtag all caps, hashtag Liv, so we can show her how grateful we are for her holding down the fort. So to enter tonight's giveaway, go ahead now. Start spamming hashtag Liv. You have until now, until the end of the stream. Shout out to my wifey, baby. We appreciate you. I appreciate you. You're absolutely incredible. Yeah, hashtag Liv. Spam that joint. Let Mrs. Disco know you guys love her, and I love her, and she's absolutely incredible. Corey Ruff has entered the giveaway. What's up, Corey? He put hashtag Liv. Thanks, Corey. Appreciate you. You're definitely a new name. Well, welcome to Disco Ball Nation. And yeah, guys, we're here. Our draft is filled. Let's go. Oh, wow. Drafters Fantasy has entered the giveaway. What's up, Drafters? Thank you guys for popping by and tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Our chat is popping. We be drafting. Let's go. Rock. Yep. Let's go. If you guys want to enter the giveaway, okay, it's hashtag Liv. We'll tell you guys what we're doing, where we're doing it, and how you can do it too. Real quick, we just got to shout out all the Disco Balls who queued up with us in the Drafters $2.5 million tournament. Once again, folks, this is not, I repeat, not a mock draft, all right? So these are all real savages, real sharks in the best ball world. So we'll explain everything, but first we have to shout out our disco balls. Okay, we got Anthony Juris. Shout out to him. Two fat guys, fantasy football, drafting at the 101. Yours, my boy Beeline Pride. What up, Beeline Pride? He's at the 103. That's God wins. We got Quasi, aka the two-time. He won first and second in one of these tournaments. He said, "Hey y'all, you can fight for third. Yeah. I want first and second. You guys can fight for third." Apparently, he was drinking a vitamin water. Shout out to Vitamin Waters. If Vitamin Water doesn't sponsor me, they might as well sponsor drafters, because like they said, we only sponsor corporations. I ain't no corporation. I'm not, but they should sponsor drafters. We got to do something. His flavor is triple X berry. My flavor is dragon fruit. Love me some dragon fruit. He's at the 107. Bayou Bengal. My guy, once again, guys, if you're not sub to Bayou Bengal, fix your life. He's absolutely incredible. Bayou Bengal at the 109. My dog, my brother in arms, Sleazeball Fantasy Football at the 110. Also, definitely got it. Oh, wow. XXX or bust. Oh, wow. Well, we're drinking dragon fruit. We're double fisting dragon fruit today. And then yours truly at the 112. Now, in case you guys didn't know what we're doing and where we're doing it and how you can do too, allow me to inform you guys what we're doing. Once again, this is not a mock draft. This is a real money draft with real money implications. We are over 150 real money drafts this year. And I know you guys are like, Disco, it's June. How the hell are you doing that? I'll tell you. Let me tell you. We are currently participating and competing in the Drafters $1,000,003 NFL Basketball Championship. It's $2.5 million in total prizes, 500,000 US dollar-ooskies to first. It's Best Ball Weekly scoring weeks 1 to 17. 12 teams draft fast and slow. It's a $15 entry. You get to max out with 150 lineups. Now, you might be saying, Disco, $15 is a little steep. You know what? You might be right. So, you guys got to do this, and you got to do it soon, because it's going to fill up, and it's going to fill up quick, okay? There's also the Drafters Mini, okay? It's a $2 entry free. Same concept all around, but it's $20,000 to first, $100,000 in total prizes. Not bad for a $2 investment. The fact that you could turn $2 into $20,000 is redonkulous, all right? It is best ball format. In my opinion, it's the most convenient way for you to draft. You have 20 rounds to fill your roster for depth. Each week, a starting lineup is composed of the following positions: 1 quarterback, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, 1 tight end, 1 flex. At the end of the week, the best overall performances on your roster will be submitted to your weekly matchup. So no more leaving points on the bench. No more waiver wires. No more trades. None of that garbage. Get that garbage out of here. You literally just draft it and forget it, unless you're winning a life-changing amount of money. So if you sign up today using promo code DISCO on Drafters Fantasy Sports, I will double your initial deposit up to $100. So say you put 25, you'll have 50 used on the app. Say you put 50, you'll have 100 used on the app. Say you put 75, you'll have 150 used on the app. Say you put $100, you'll have $200 to use on the app. Shout out to you, beautiful folks. And we are doing a live giveaway tonight. We are doing a live giveaway tonight, because that's what we do. All right. Doing a big old giveaway to this tournament, where you can possibly win $500,000 if you know your stuff. So shout out to everybody. I got a lot of chats to catch up to. But yeah, man, if you guys are watching us on X, we are simultaneously streaming on X. To enter our giveaway, it's very simple. All you got to do is come on to YouTube. If you don't have a YouTube account, it's very free. It's super free. It's as free as free gets. All you got to do is connect your Google account, like your Gmail, to your YouTube. Then click the subscribe button on Big Draft Energy, and automatically you now enter. All you got to do now is just put #live, the hashtag LIV, to enter the giveaway. Let's catch up with the chat. I got a lot of catching up to do. I damn near spat on my monitor. Jeez. All right. We got a bunch of #lives. So Sleazeballs enter the giveaway. Bayou Bengals enter the giveaway. Two Fat Guys has entered the giveaway. James SEO has entered the giveaway. They all put #live here on our YouTube live chat. Beeline Pride has entered the giveaway. #live. Jerry Bagshaw has entered the giveaway. Quasi's entered the giveaway. Ron Karras has entered the giveaway. Corey Ruff, what's up, brother? He's entered the giveaway. Wendy Early has entered the giveaway by saying "Live You Rock." Okay, that all makes sense now. Drafters has entered the giveaway. #live. We be drafting, says Quasi. Always. Rock 2. Yes. JC Money Design is in the house. Shout out to JC Money Design and the sports affiliation. If you guys are not subscribed there, do it. They're absolutely incredible. I'm looking forward to them putting out content. Wife is blushing. I get brownie points, and I'm going to get some really, really delicious food later on. What is it called that you're currently making that smells so good that has me literally salivating, babe? What's it called? Bobby Bangle says hi to everybody because that's just who he is. He's absolutely incredible. Sleazeball says right in between Bangle and Disco. You know what I think about that? You know what I think about that? And more importantly, you know what Bangle thinks about that?
Oh man, look, I got some man meat for this guy. This dude is gonna
serious man meat for that guy. Serious man meat for that guy. Honestly, love this. Love this. I'm having a blast. JC Money Design has entered the giveaway. Bangle saying hi. Smash that like button, please. Smash that like button. It really does help. Two Fat Guys says, guess I should probably get a share of CMC this year. This time, huh? I mean, like you got to get some CMC, right? I mean, eventually the wheels are going to fall off, but until then, you kind of got to ride with him. You kind of have to. Yeah, I got that. Drafter says hi, Bayou Bengal. 54 Roman numerals. LOL, just kidding. I won't enter since I already won once. You can enter again. You can 100% enter again. That's the fun part about supporting me. You support me, I support you. Once again, guys, like I cannot express how grateful I am for you guys supporting me. This is like the smallest token of appreciation, like that I could show for what you guys do for me, not just like during the live streams, but on a daily basis. You guys promote the hell out of my show. Like it's the gratitude. It's unparalleled. I really do appreciate you guys. So please enter the giveaway, buddy. JC says, hey, everybody. Sleazeball says, drafters, let's go. Yes. Ron Kerr says, I plan on drafting with you Friday. Sweet. I plan on bringing my A game on Friday because I know that you know your stuff, brother. James SEO says, good to see you, JC. Drafter saying hi to everybody. They also said XXX or bust. Now, this is a wonderful time for me to take a sip because it's hot here. It's 45 Celsius. So in Fahrenheit, I think it's like 104, 108. It's up there. It's up there in the hundreds. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. But you know what's not disgusting? Vitamin water. Dragon fruit flavor. Oh man, an ice cold dragon fruit flavor vitamin water is, hold on. Yo, Bayou Bengal, did you hear my Chewbacca? Did you hear my Chewbacca, Mr. Bengal? Bayou Bengal says my vitamin water flavor is man meat facts. Too much information, not enough information. I need more. By the way this man says Lebanon, incredible. If you guys are not subscribed to Bengal, he's also doing a giveaway tonight, and he's also going live doing some drafters content. He's going live at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And right after that, Sleazeball's going live, and he's going live at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So you guys got back to back drafters fantasy football action. If you guys missed our queue and you couldn't queue up with us, you guys can go queue up with them. Sign up using promo code DISCO. We'll double your initial deposit. It's a lot of fun. It's a hell of a good time. And this is the best way you can put your money where your mouth is, because the winner of this tournament is truly the best drafter on the planet, because this is the toughest tournament on the planet. Yes, there are other tournaments with bigger stakes, but I'm talking about there's no playoff correlation. There's no bye week, situation. This isn't weeklies. This isn't super flex. It's none of that garbage. It's literally the best lineup, the high scoring lineup from weeks 1 to 17 wins it all. That is the ultimate bragging right. That's why we do what we do here as fantasy football content creators. So I challenge you, put your money where your mouth is. I'll even double your deposit. All right. Because yeah, man, this is a hell of a good time. You guys definitely can't miss out on this. That's for darn sure. Bye Bengals 11. All right, we're back on the clock. Let's see if we can get some of our guys. All right, John Coleman, especially after that realization we had with Updog. Shout out to Updog. That show is still absolutely incredible. He dropped so much knowledge, that man Updog. Yeah, the fact that there's an actual tweet out there that hasn't gone viral of my guy Josh Allen texting Keon Coleman saying, "We want you," before the draft. I'm all in on that. Like, I wish I bought in on Tank Dell last year when I heard that CJ Stroud wanted him, but I didn't know CJ Stroud was going to be spectacular. I did say he was going to be the best pro quarterback out of the entire bunch year one. I thought he was the most pro ready. So, yeah. That Vin Diesel movie wasn't that great. What Vin Diesel movie are we talking about? What movie are you talking about, Willis? Two Fat Guy says, I'm a sparkling ice guy, but vitamin water, some high quality H2O. I gotta make that clip. I gotta set that clip. Sleazeball's laughing. Bad Guy's official really is a good guy. He's entered the giveaway. Says hashtag live. Chicken enchiladas with some white sauce. Can't wait. Can't wait. Where's the right spot for JSN? I think at ADP is absolutely perfect. I don't have him ranked higher than he currently is in ADP. I have him above guys like Kenneth Walker. I have him above guys like Jordan Addison and Christian Watson and Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy. So I'd say right now, around pick 69, is exactly where you want JSN. Once again, he was injured last year. He came into the season injured, hobbled, and he still got 97 targets, and down the stretch, he was one of the better wide receivers in football. So it doesn't matter if it's Geno Smith. It doesn't matter if it's Sam Howell, the Wolf. JSN is a smash pick all day, every day. I love JSN this year. I love him for future seasons as well. And the fact that they got the former offensive coordinator of the Washington college team, the University of Washington, the Huskies, who likes to go three wide all day, every day. I think they're going to be a fun team to watch. I'm very invested in all three of those wide receivers, and even Noah Fant, because it's no longer tight end by, it's no longer a tight end by committee. I think he's the guy now, and they just re-signed him, and he got a pretty decent contract. Andrew says, hashtag live all right, I'll enter. Wanted to make sure everyone else had a shot. I had a first ticket before I tried for a second. Well, that's very unselfish. You should have told that to Snowman 089 because he wins all these ones. Subscribe and like, please, says James SEO. Yes, please subscribe and like. And if you guys are not subbed, or not subbed, if you guys are not following James_SEO on X, Twitter, Elon's fun place, do it. He's a great follow, great fella. I can't wait to get my man meat sweat on. My Bengal says Fantasy Network. Yes, I did. Okay. Drafters Fantasy says, putting you on the spot here, Disco, tell us your favorite top three sleepers this year in regards to ADP. Okay. Number one, Tony Pollard. He's going round 9, 10. He is RB1 in an RB1 situation. Yes, Tajee Spears is there. Yes, Tajee Spears is going to get involved and get his, but I'm looking at maybe a 65 to 35 rep range. Tony Pollard at full speed is one of the best players. I said this before and I'll say it again. Tony Pollard was literally learning how to walk last year coming into the season. He was literally learning how to walk again coming into the season. And then he got on the football field and he struggled. But down the stretch, if you're looking at PFF scores, he was top 5 in the last 6-7 weeks of the NFL regular season, right? So Tony Pollard is an absolute smash. Next one is the guy we just drafted, Zamir White. Love Zamir White at ADP. You know that the Vegas Raiders are absolutely going to want to run the football and play smash mouth football. Teams have come to the realization that if you're competing against the Kansas City Chiefs, you cannot outscore them. You cannot play them in a shootout. You cannot invest all in the defense and expect the defense to stop them. The best way you can stop the Kansas City Chiefs is by controlling the rocks, which brings me to my next guy. Another team in the AFC West, Javonte Williams. Javonte Williams is completely healthy now. He's fully recovered from his ACL, MCL, PLC, LCL, that catastrophic injury. He came back. He played 16 out of 17 games last year. And he probably shouldn't have rushed back, but he did. He showed that kind of character. He showed that kind of ability. I think he's going to lead that running back room. And I don't know, there's a lot of people in that running back room, including Jaleel McLaughlin, but I think he's going to lead that running back room, and they're going to need to run the ball a lot. I hope that answers your question. Those are my top 3 sleepers in terms of ADP. If we're talking about tight end, we can look at Callan Holker, who's going undrafted. Theo Johnson, another guy who was going undrafted, but now that Darren Waller has retired, I think Theo Johnson has incredible upside. Who's Hunter Henry? Hunter Henry is old reliable. If I'm talking about who the most consistent receiver on a regular basis is for the New England Patriots this year, it's going to be Hunter Henry. I don't think it's going to be Javon Baker. I don't think it's going to be Demario Douglas. I think they're all going to spike. But if we're talking about consistency, safe floor, I love Hunter Henry. I hope that answers your question. All right. Quasi says, my stack sniped again. Which one? Which one, buddy? Talk to me. Who sniped you? You wanted the thumbnail correlation, didn't you? You want a thumbnail correlation. 100% of people that pick up 101 always get Lamar Andrews stack in round 4 or 5. Great move. I think it's a nice move to have as well. Liv is the best. She makes it happen. Absolutely. Shout out to #Liv. To enter tonight's giveaway, #Liv. Shout out to my wife, my beautiful angel. I don't get to draft till Thursday. All right, man. All right. Well, when you're ready to draft, we're ready to have you. Once again, Bad Guys Official really is a good guy. Got that. If you guys have any questions, by all means, fire them off, because I know way too much right now. It's not that I know way too much, right? Because I could be wrong. I really could be wrong, but it's not due to a lack of effort. I am really dedicated to research. I don't care about what happened last year to an extent. I'm looking at storylines. I'm looking at roster moves. I'm looking at the balance between certain players adjusting to other players. I'm looking at outliers. I'm looking at all that stuff. So yeah, 6 straight wide receiver from Disco. Sleaze what? You went 6 straight too. I love it. Great work. Andrew N said it was said earlier, XXX or bust. XXX was Vin Diesel movie, and it was lousy. Yeah, I agree. It was a lousy movie, but it's a fairly delicious flavor of vitamin water. Good day, gentlemen. What's up, Willie? #Live to enter the giveaway, brother. 2 Fat Guys Fantasy Football says, at Sleazeball, building the right way with value. I'm going to look at everybody's lineups. Good stuff. Thanks, drafters. Guys, I appreciate you guys for everything you do and everything that you guys continue to do and all the opportunities you guys continue to give me. You guys are absolutely incredible, and thank you for believing me. Seriously, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for believing me. You guys are helping me make my dream come true, and it wouldn't be possible without you guys. So thank you guys for passing by, and thank you guys for everything. It really means the world. Mahomes, Kelsey, Hollywood. That's the stack you got sniped on. Darn. Jerry Bagshaw says, is Dylan Loeb or Laube, Zamir White's backup? He might be good super late. I would say that out of all the storylines I heard about the running back situation there, the one that has me the most, I think Madison is the backup, right? Because they brought in Alexander Madison. The offensive coordinator was, I think it's Getsy saying, Zamir looks so fast. Z looks so fast. Madison was simply brought in as a depth piece, right? If I'm looking at that running back room, I think it's Madison as the handcuff. I think Laube is going to get involved, but he's going to get involved more in the passing game. If you guys look at what they did this offseason, they drafted another tight end, right? They drafted one of the best tight ends in college football history this year with Brock Bowers. And then last year, they drafted another really, really good tight end, a tight end who was one of the top tight ends in college in the last 3 years. They're going to be running 2 tight end sets a heck of a lot. So if I'm looking at that team, I'm looking at the running game. I really like the running game, and I'm looking at the tight ends. And I think Jacoby Myers is as consistent as it gets. If you get Jacoby Myers here at this value, round 10, I'll smash that pick every single time, because he has the safest floor in fantasy football. He is as reliable as it comes in fantasy football at the wide receiver position. I hope that answers your question. Triple stack, love it. Who got the triple stack? You're talking about the Mahomes, Kelsey, Hollywood? Ron Kerr says, Jerry Bagshaw, Antonio Pierce has been talking up Madison a lot. Yeah, it's got to be Madison. By Bengal says, hey, Willie. Willie's entered the giveaway by putting hashtag live. Once again, we got 50 people tuning in. 17 here on YouTube. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in. If you're riding with me, I ride with you, especially if you're watching on X. But if you guys do want to enter this giveaway, if you guys want an opportunity to draft a fantasy football lineup that could win $500,000 Rooskies, if you're good at drafting, that's it. That's it. All you got to do is hop on over to our YouTube channel. Make sure you're subscribed. Put hashtag live like this, and you'll enter the giveaway, and we'll announce the winner tonight. Willie says, hey, Bayou. Jerry Bagshaw says Madison's garbage. Yeah, for sure. He's garbage. But for what they try to do with that smash mouth football, I think Madison's a good handcuff. I think he's a decent handcuff. Do I want a lot of exposure to him? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Willie says, tell me you clipped Lebanon. I didn't. I did not clip Lebanon, but that was great. That was good. The way Bayou Bengal says Lebanon is Lebanon. Well, the way he said it was Lebanon, which was absolutely his show last night. Was my wife and I were sitting down on the couch and we were just cracking up in hysterics, like literally tears coming down our eyes. He's just so funny. He tried to do a Chewbacca impression, and instead of going like, he sounded like Cardi B going. It was so good. It was so good. Shout out to Bayou Bengal. Once again, he's going live right after our show, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So shout out to that man. Great man. Great man. Just saying what I'm hearing from AP. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And Commissioner Rhino, he likes his Raiders. So for sure, Lebanon will live forever in history. Yes, you had to have been there. But you could go there too. Love Javante's fantasy playoffs. So good. Yes, fantasy football playoffs don't necessarily matter here in what we're doing, but if you need that big boost the last 4 or 5 weeks to get you higher in the rankings here in these drafters tournaments, you want guys with very good schedules to finish off the race, right? Because there was a lot of guys who started off very, very strong last year that didn't even finish in the top 100. They didn't finish in the top 100. It was very seldom that you saw a guy like DeAndre Swift in the top 100. It was very seldom that you saw a guy like Tyreek Hill in the top 100. It really was. You definitely didn't see Jamar Chase in the top 100. That's for sure. That's for damn sure. But still, we're drafting Jamar Chase no matter what. I love the value that Sleazeball got Jerome Ford at here. That's another pick that it's like way too valuable, way too good. You got to smash that every single chance you get. And then I think we're going to get another value that we absolutely love. We do. We got Trevor Lawrence. And we get Dalton Schultz. So we address our lack of quarterback and our lack of tight end. Trevor Lawrence has top 10 fantasy football upside every single year he plays football, especially with a new revamped receiving core. He still has Christian Kirk. He still has Evan Ingram. They got faster on the outside with Gabe Davis and BTJ. So, yeah, man, Trevor Lawrence at this value is an absolute smash. And there's other quarterbacks who are an absolute smash at this value. Like if you look a round or two later, there's still Justin Herbert and Tua Tagovailoa. The fact that Tua Tagovailoa and Justin Herbert drop 10 to 15 picks on a regular basis is absolutely insane. You guys need to take advantage of this ADP because this ADP is absolutely busted. It's absolutely busted. All across the board. I gave you guys like 3 or 4 running backs that's busted. I gave you guys some tight ends where it's completely busted. I just gave you guys 3 quarterbacks. Like the fact that, you got guys like Jaden Daniels and Kyler Murray going ahead, Caleb Williams going ahead of Jordan Love, Joe Burrow, Trevor, insane. And this is all around 9, 10. There's so much value at the quarterback position. You don't need one of the guys. You don't need a Josh Allen. You don't need a Mahomes. You don't need a CJ Stroud. You don't need one of those guys. So, yeah. And then the tight end value is another one where it's absolutely crazy. Kyle Pitts is going ahead of guys like Evan Ingram, Ferguson, George Kittle, even Njoku, Bowers. Like, what has Kyle Pitts done for me lately? Yes, I love the upside that he could potentially fill that Hawkinson role, but you also have to be realistic. He's been a bust. He's been a bust. Other than his rookie season, he's been a complete bust. So, yeah. By Bengal says, we all agree Madison's garbage, but he's a good flyer in the last run. I agree. Like, it's okay to get some exposure. I definitely wouldn't get that as drafted as a double stack or handcuff my own running back in that scenario because you don't really have a floor there, right? It could, for all intents and purposes, be Laube that takes over that spot. I'd much rather get Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer is going undrafted in all of these drafts. He really is going undrafted in all these drafts. Like, he's going to be on the field as much as Brock Bowers is going to be on the field. He's going to have as much opportunity as Brock Bowers is. And he's very capable at the tight end position. I think he's another tight end that's completely free that should start climbing the boards in these rankings. Yes, they have 2 tight ends, but they're going to go with a 2 tight end set the majority of the time. Only other time we saw 2 successful tight ends in the same offense was the Patriots. And these guys are I would say, none of them are ever going to live up to what Gronk did. But as a combination of players, I think they are more unique than what Aaron Hernandez and Rob Gronkowski did. I'm not sleeping on this offense at all. I know they're going to run the rock. I know they're going to kill it with a play action. I think Devontae Adams is going to get involved. I believe Minshew's the quarterback. It could be O'Connell. I personally believe that Minshew's the quarterback. But yeah, man, I think there's a lot of Raiders players who are falling under the radar. Gardner Minshew's borderline, either undrafted or last round pick. I think that's an incredible value. I think that's a wonderful value. All right. We'll go with a couple rookie running backs. So we started off with 0 RBs, our first 6 rounds. Right now, our running back room is Zamir White, Najee Harris, Javonte Williams, Jalen Wright, and Kamani Vidal. I think we did good at the running back room, especially for pushing them for 6 rounds. And we still got a potential top 10 quarterback and a potential top 10 tight end. So I like what we're doing here. I think we're having a very, very strong draft. Our wide receiver room is very strong. We got Drake London, Marvin Harrison Jr., Tank Dell, George Pickens, Keon Coleman, Brian Thomas Jr., Jacoby Myers as well. So I think we might even be just fine at the wide receiver position. We could probably add 1 or 2, but this draft is flying. That's why I love drafting with disco balls, because everybody knows what they want, right? And if we do get sniped, we know how to pivot real quick. Like, look at this. This is flying, absolutely flying. Ron Kerr says I'm fading Njoku. He did good with Flacco, but was shit with Watson for sure. And I said this before, and I'll say it again. You can't look at what Njoku did last year with Joe Flacco down the stretch, being one of the best fantasy football players, just one of the best football players in general on the field. You can't look at that and say, we're just not going to do that again. We're even though we have it here, we're just not going to do it. It's like saying, I'm going grocery shopping, right? I'm broke. I have no money. I have 0 money. I have this coupon for $250 of groceries. My grocery bill is $241. But instead, I'm going to try to steal these groceries because I can't afford it. But I have this coupon right here. Njoku's that coupon. He with Njoku, when Njoku eats, that offense eats. Njoku, I think Njoku, he's 50-50 right now, right? It does come down to Deshaun Watson, unfortunately. But I live in a world where I think Deshaun Watson's just going to get benched, and Jameis Winston's going to come in and he's going to ball out. Guys, go home. Seriously, go home. Why are you even here? At Snowman089 has entered the giveaway. Shout out to Snowman. He put #live, enter the giveaway. What's up, brother? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Sleazeball says, didn't like the Njoku pick, not going to lie. Well, I mean, that's what it is, right? It comes down to this. You do need to draft every draft differently. Every draft differently, try to get unique combinations. You want to have a lineup with almost everyone who can hit at some point, especially if you plan on maxing this joint out, right? Njoku, sure, he can play. I think Watson will try to rinse and repeat with that entire offense. Once again, you can't have a coupon like that and not want to redeem it. You can't. Doesn't make sense. Like the same way I can't have a giveaway in Snowman08 and I can't enter because it's one of the funnest things that we have. It's a very weird, strange relationship where when he enters a giveaway, we pretty much assume he wins it because he more often than not does. But yeah, man, our chat's popping. You guys are popping. The drafts look great. You guys look absolutely fantastic. I got some good news. Actually, I got some great freaking news. We'll go with Levi here, and we'll go with it's another Week 14 situation. I think this value is too juicy for me to pass up on. So I got two tight ends with Week 14 buys, but I think this is going to be a 4 tight end build. I really do. I like what we have at the wide receiver position. I really like what we have at the running back position. I think we're okay at quarterback. I'm okay going a whole season telling myself that Trevor Lawrence is going to be my QB1. I really am. So I like Sanat. I like Dalton Schultz. I like them both this year. I think they're both going to stagger their performances, and I think they're both going to spike. Do I think either of them are going to be absolutely elite or kill it the way Sam Laporta did last year? No, Sam Laporta is 1-1. Nobody's ever going to repeat what Sam Laporta did. We called it. We loved Sam Laporta for a very particular reason. The situation was perfect. There's no situation like that this year in the NFL. There really isn't. I think Holker might be a great late round pick, though. I really do like Holker. Two Fat Guy says that Browns offense is intriguing. Absolutely. And the fact that, Amari Cooper is holding out right now, too, that's I will say this. You cannot draft, like, it would be. So if you live in a world where it's Amari Cooper, you pick Amari Cooper. You can't live in a world where you have both Amari Cooper and David Njoku because one's going to take away from the other. I don't think either of their floors would be the same. It's either one of them is the high ceiling guy or the other is the high ceiling guy. And when one's the high ceiling guy, the other guy just completely disappears, right? So for that, they're both a great ceiling play. I wouldn't have them on the same team because you limit your floor with that combination, right? Unless Njoku's like a tight end 2 or 3. And if he is your tight end 2 or 3, you probably went really, really early on tight end. You probably should have dressed a different position. A lot of overlapping skill sets in the wide receiver room for sure. And maybe this could be Jerry Jeudy's year. It really could be. One thing you know for sure about Amari Cooper is he's gonna get hurt. He's gonna get hurt. He's gonna miss time. Jerry Bagshaw says, "What has Stroud done that Purdy hasn't? I would rather wait and get Purdy. Tell me why I'm wrong." You're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. But if you're talking about what Stroud has done in comparison to what Purdy has done, you have to look at the attempts and the volume, right? With the volume and attempts is the opportunity. You look at the San Francisco 49ers, they're a very well-balanced offense that runs the ball efficiently. They run it with CMC, they run it with Debo. They run the ball a lot. They're one of the top 10 teams in terms of running the ball. When they pass the ball, they're one of the bottom 5 teams in terms of passing attempts. So if you're looking at, okay, well, where did Brock Purdy excel? Is his deep balls off of the run. But where CJ Stroud excelled is maybe 10 to 12 more pass attempts more often than not than Brock Purdy on a week-to-week basis. His receiving room is full of high ceiling, spike week, deep threat players. He does hit with those chunk plays. So the intrigue of what CJ Stroud does is more of a volume thing than like a direct player comp. So I would say I'm still higher on CJ Stroud, but I completely understand. Like Brock Purdy was the QB9 last year in fantasy football, and he was practically free. And right now he's being drafted as what, the QB 12? Let's look. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, somebody reached on Matthew Stafford. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. QB 13. He should be the QB 12. He should be the QB 12 based off of ADP currently, but somebody really reached. We'll take Chig Okonkwo. There's no way Clyde Edwards. Oh my God, Clyde Edwards-Helaire is already gone. That's crazy. All right, so we'll get a little bit more correlation. We'll take Tank Bigsby here. I think we'll go one more wide receiver, one more tight end, and we'll go with a 2, 6, 8, 4 build, which is very unique. So yeah. Not a huge fan of what I've done with this draft, but I could be wrong. I'm very curious to see what you did there. Willie86, I call him Willie86. Willie says, think Robert Tonyan has any value until Hawkins comes back. I think he could have as much value as Munt or even N'Keal Harry at the tight end position there. But so that's another scenario where it's like until it's too late, you're better off just trying to like take a little bit of each at some point until we get some more information in the preseason as to who's taking reps with the one, who's killing in training camp, so on and so forth. But at that point, it'll be too late, right? So that's why we draft in May and June, because you can get exposure to some of these guys in the last round where you're not going to really feel it. Obviously, you want every player to hit, but like when you look at what my guy Updog did, he had like 4 or 5 running backs, 1 tight end. That just did nothing, absolutely nothing. But like it staggered, it worked. So yeah, I would say yeah, Sleazeball says no shot. Not guys I'm willing to invest in until I get clarity. And the moment we get clarity, it'll be too late. But if you're going to play it that way and you think that tight end room has good upside, I would get exposure to each one of them in the 20th round, including TJ Hawkinson, because when TJ Hawkinson comes back, he's going to be elite. I think Tucker Kraft has I like Tucker Kraft's value more than I like Luke Musgrave's value, because Tucker Kraft is going either in round 20 or undrafted. And I like Tucker Kraft way more than I like Luke Musgrave. I think Tucker Kraft can do a little bit more. Musgrave's great. He's a deep play kind of guy. But if we're talking about like PPR format, regular, frequent receptions, Tucker Kraft is sick. He's absolutely sick. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I said I was going to announce some spectacular news. From August 9th to August 11th, I 100% agree, Quasi. I'd rather take N'Keal as a flyer because, like, he could be a wide receiver or a tight end, either or, right? And if he does hit and finally fulfills his value, he's gonna be fine. Snowman089 says Vikes beat writer said that Hawk is already jogging, working off the side, and DK had his over under at about 725 last time I looked. Okay. Well, like, even if he's on the pup, he's back after week 4. It's not bad. It's not bad as a tight end 3. It's not bad as one of your tight ends in the 3 tight end build. It's really not bad at all. But like, he's not gonna play 100% of the reps at 100% when he comes back. Doesn't matter. Willie says, I saw that DK took the bet down. Do you guys think that more people were taking the under than the over? I'd take the under. I'd smash the hell out of the under. But that's just me, right? That's just moi. So yeah, August 9th to 11th. You can find me at the Fantasy Football Expo in Canton, Ohio at booth 45. I'll be there representing Big Draft Energy and Drafters Fantasy. I'm very excited. Such an incredible honor. I'm amped. I can't wait. I think it's going to be such a good time. I get to meet a bunch of beautiful people. So you can find me at booth 45 in Canton, August 9th to 11th. I'll be giving away drafters shirts, some drafters paraphernalia, some tickets, all that good stuff. It's going to be great. It's going to be a really, really good time. Willie says, yeah, I think everyone was hammering the under. Would you hammer the under, Willie? Bobby Bengal says, let's go, booth 45, baby. Let's go. All right. We got Levi. We got Okonkwo. We'll get right here. So a little bit more correlation nation. And then I could take one more tight end. And I will. I'm going to take Theo Johnson because I'm really high on Theo Johnson. I probably, in hindsight, I have way too much Theo Johnson. I should have taken Mayer here because I was talking Mayer up. But it's just one of those things where it's like a reflex at this point. It's just my guy. Darren Waller, not even, bro. Let's go. I can't wait to see everyone at the expo. Ron, James SEO tells me that we're going to be getting our meat sweat on together on the Friday. I can't wait. We're going to all-you-can-eat Brazilian steakhouse. Man, the meat sweats might be like one of the greatest names for a group of people. Shout out to Farquad. Shout out to James SEO. Those guys are great fellas. All right, Sleazeball. He goes 3-7-7-3. Okay, this is his draft. We're going to go over grades. Everybody who's in Disco Ball Nation, we're going to look at their draft, give them a grade. We're going to announce the winner of the giveaway, close out with an outro, and then we got, once again, my guy Bayou Bengal at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and then we got my guy Sleazeball at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Hopefully they're not overlapping. Even if they are, try to have them both on because they're probably going to be in the same freaking draft, and it's going to be awesome. So 3-7-7-3, Deshaun Watson, Aaron Rodgers, Bryce Young. Okay. I like the Bryce Young pick, and you got him at a great value. Aaron Rodgers could be great. Deshaun Watson, I'm writing him off at this point. I'm sick and tired of him. Running back, Ramondre Stevenson, James Conner, Jerome Ford, Gus Edwards, Ezekiel Elliott, Jaleel McLaughlin, Braylon Allen. I like the draft. I like the running backs. Wide receiver, Garrett Wilson. So a little bit of correlation there. Yeah. Little correlation nation there. Devontae Adams, DJ Moore, Terry McLaurin, Calvin Ridley, Deontay Johnson, Odell Beckham Jr., tight ends. David Njoku, more correlation. Jelani Woods, and more correlation with Jatavian Sanders. So every one of your quarterbacks has a stack. This is good. I think the next level for you would be like a triple stack, like three-layer stack where it's like quarterback, wide receiver, tight end, or quarterback, running back, tight end, so something like that, or wide receiver. But yeah, man, great draft. I give that a B+. I don't like your quarterbacks. I think Bryce Young is going to be probably the leader of that group. Yes, I think Bryce Young is going to outperform Aaron Rodgers this season. Bayou Bengal goes 2-5, 10-3, very unique roster construction. Just based off the roster construction, he's giving himself an advantage. Anthony Richardson, Jordan Love, high ceiling, safe floor, back-to-back. Love the 2 quarterback build right there. Running backs, Breece Hall, Jonathan Taylor, Zach Moss, Devin Singletary, Dameon Pierce. That's a sick running back room. I wonder what you did with the wide receivers. Zay Flower, Amari Cooper, Jaden Reed, Adonai. So a little bit of correlation. So that's the three-layer dip right there. Adonai, Jonathan Taylor, Anthony Richardson. Love it. I'm sure he wanted his man meat, but Sleazeball sniped him on his man meat. Darnell Mooney, Xavier Legette, Wan'Dale Robinson, Troy Franklin, Javon Baker. So you get Jelani Woods from his man meat. He takes Javon Baker from somebody who you absolutely adore. A.T. Perry. So he's always got to sprinkle in a little bit of his Bayou background there. George Kittle, Jawan Johnson, I don't get it. He's hurt. Don't draft hurt people, but I guess he's at a good value in comparison to where other people were drafting him earlier. Tucker Kraft, love the pick. A little bit more correlation. Great draft. Jaden Reed with Jordan Love. Yeah, great draft. Really, really good draft. I give that an A. I give that an A-. Really good draft. I wanted to see you do better with the wide receiver position, but you did good. Get some really good shots on that at the wide receiver position there. All right, let's look at Beeline Pride. My guy, he goes 3-5-9-3. Unique roster construction for sure. He goes Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert. Don't think you needed Baker Mayfield. I think a 6th running back would have been fine. Let's see what you did at the running back position. Isaiah Pacheco, Tony Pollard, Raheem Mostert, Chuba, Deuce. Not bad. I love Pacheco. I love Pollard this year. Mostert, I wouldn't say I'm out on. I'm definitely not in on. Like Updog said, you want to leave the draft with at least one of the running backs from Miami in best ball format because we know that running back room is going to be crazy. Wide receiver Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans, Rashee Rice, Jordan Addison, Romeo Dobbs, Josh Downs, Quentin Johnson, Jalen Hyatt, Michael Thomas. So he's a Laporta supporter. Love Sam Laporta. If you know us, you know we love Sam Laporta. Kate Otten, Zach Ertz from Washington. So you got Kate Otten, Evans, and Baker. So some correlation. Patrick Mahomes, Pacheco, Rice. It's a good draft, buddy. That's a solid B. I'll give that a solid B. I think I would have ditched Baker Mayfield because with Herbert and Mahomes, you're kind of wasting a position saying like there could be a week where Baker Mayfield outperforms both of them, and it's very possible. But how consistently is that going to happen? I think you didn't need the 3rd quarterback there at all. Let's catch up on the chat. This chat was popping. Oh, Corey Ruff says Team 4 here. I got you, buddy. You're swarmy. I got you. We'll get you next. Sleazeball says, can't wait to hear the draft grade. Okay, Corey Ruff is at the 104, so we'll get you. Nice, Corey. Hit that like button. Helps more than you know. Absolutely. Sleazeball says Bryce Young, Deontay, Jatavian. Yeah, I didn't notice the Deontay, but that's you got him at a great value. I think he's clearly the wide receiver one this year. That's a great stack, a triple stack, 100%. You're absolutely right. That's a B plus, still a B plus. Love Jaden Reed, Kraft correlation too. Love the correlation. Juwan Johnson should be ready for week one, brother. You might be right, but I'd rather take Holker right now, currently. Godwin says Mahomes, Pacheco, Rice, or Mayfield, Evans, Otten. Yeah. I think you would have been fine with Herbert. Like even if you went with Mahomes and Herbert or Mahomes and Baker, you just didn't need a third quarterback. So just roster construction, you just didn't need a third one. But it's still a really strong draft. It really is a spectacular draft. And yes, we know quarterbacks can get hurt, but still, the lineups that finished in the top had 2 quarterbacks and 2 tight ends because if you're going to reach early on a quarterback or early on a tight end, that later on that other guy is just your flyer. He's not necessarily the guy that you're banking on. The guy you go early, that's the guy who in that world where you're building that roster, that's the guy who's going to be all world and absolutely tremendous because you spent that capital on him, right? I know I have bad luck losing QB to injury in the past couple of years. It's fair. Once again, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. But for future reference, if you're going to spend that early capital on quarterback, 2 quarterback builds is probably the best way to move forward. But then again, who am I? I've never won anything in this tournament, so I could be dead wrong. So we'll look at Swarmy, then we'll look at 2 fat guys, then we'll look at Quasi's, then we'll look at mine, then we'll announce the winner. Might be running a little bit late here, fellas, but sorry. All right, so Swarmy goes. This is your 70th. So Swarmy is the real deal O'Neal. He knows his stuff for sure. He's a shark. Okay, he goes 2792, very unique roster construction. He goes Josh Allen, Tua Tagovailoa. Once again, guys, look at this value. 135 ADP is already an incredible value. The fact that he got him 6 picks past ADP, beautiful. And he got Josh Allen at a delicious 5 pick discount. So that's great. He's letting the value come to him everywhere you look. The value's coming to him. Kenneth Walker, Jalen Warren, Antonio Gibson, Khalil Herbert, Donta Foreman, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. You're the guy who took Clyde Edwards-Helaire from me. That's fine. Audric Esteem, totally. Jamar Chase, no matter what. Love the pick. Jalen Waddle, Michael Pittman. Love those 3 wide receivers, especially in a combination. Ladd McConkey, I think, is going to be spectacular. Dontavian Wicks. I was kind of out on coming into the season, but my boy Sleazeball Fantasy Network convinced me to start getting some picks there. Jerry Jeudy could be spectacular splasher, an absolute dud where he's going in the draft right now. It's great for a 50-50 pick. Ricky Pearsall, looking like Ricky Pearsall or Jawan Jennings are both going to absolutely smash. Looks like they are really going to smash, especially if Ayuk's out. Like that video of him talking on what was it, a Zoom call or just a video call to Jane Daniels, our thumbnail guy, saying like they don't want me back. That's okay. Debo's value is going to shoot up, skyrocket. Can't get enough Debo. Oh, hold on. Can't get enough Debo.
We want some more. We want some more.
We want some more. Ricky Pearsall, I think it's going to be a smash, or Jawan Jennings. Jawan Jennings would have been the Super Bowl MVP had the 49ers won. You guys got to realize that. He's got great upside this year. DJ Chark, ultimate ceiling play, love it. Malik Washington, if I'm going to invest in a third wide receiver in that Miami offense, especially to get a little bit more correlation, I would rather take Malik Washington than Odell Beckham Jr. That's for damn sure. Dalton Kincaid, a little bit more correlation. Brock Bowers, that's an A. That's a great draft, buddy. Really, really good work. 2 fat guys. All right, let's see. Anthony says getting stung by injury is the main reason people take a third QB. Totally. I think I addressed that. If I didn't, sorry. Legit crushing it. Watch Ayuk head to the Chargers. I mean, he could be on the Chargers. He can make that Patriots wide receiver 2 situation even more confusing because it's not going to be Baker. It's not going to be Douglas. It's going to be one of them. It could even be KJ Osborne. It could even be Kendrick Bourne. It could be the Bourne Supremacy, the Bourne Ultimatum. It could be anybody. It could be Juju Smith-Schuster. Like the list goes on. They have a lot of depth there, and I think that there's no clear-cut wide receiver 1 this year there. Quasi says, I don't think it means he won't play this year. Only that he will be on a different team next year. Totally. Ayuk doesn't play for anyone but the 49ers this year. Also good. He really doesn't have any leverage at all. Yeah, I mean, I agree 100%. We could see a situation where he's just kind of going to be like, all right, well, I'm a little banged up. I'm going to sit. But then again, he also has, that doesn't seem like it falls in line with his character. Quasi says for 49ers, heard. I want the Chargers and Herbert to be good, but man, that would be an excellent landing spot for him. Let's be real. All right, two fat guys, fantasy football. He goes Lamar Jackson, Brock Purdy. Let the value come to him at Brock Purdy. Once again, Jerry Backshot was all in on Brock Purdy. I really like that comparison. He goes 2.792. Lamar Jackson, Brock Purdy, CMC, James Cook, Aaron Jones, Brian Robinson, Ty Chandler. I like the fact that you protected your Aaron Jones pick with Ty Chandler. I think Ty Chandler is an absolute smash this year. Roshan Johnson, love the pick. And I think Justice Hill is a clear-cut RB2 because Keaton Mitchell I don't think is going to be ready. Wide receiver 1, Cooper Kupp, DK Metcalf, Joshua Palmer, Jermaine Burton. I love Jermaine Burton. Rashad Bateman. You took the Bateman, but I see the correlation, a lot of correlation on this draft. Demario Douglas, high ceiling play, love it. Jalen Tolbert, another high ceiling play with kick return upside. Rondell Moore, we want some more. And Elijah Moore, sick. Mark Andrews, Evan Ingram, that's a sick 1-2 start there. I like this draft a lot. I really, really like this draft a lot. I'm giving that an A minus. Really, really like that draft. Quasi, aka the two-time, won first and second place in one of these tournaments. He goes with a 2.792 build, very similar to what Anthony just did, two fat guys. Kyler Murray, delicious discount. Holy crap. 11 picks past ADP. Yes, please. Jared Goff, another great discount. Another great discount. Like the quarterback room a lot. Bijan Robinson, Tajay Spears, then the rookie committee. Troy Benson, love Troy Benson. And you got some correlation there. Blake Corum, I think Corum has an opportunity to get there. Tyrone Tracy, I see a world where he can also get there. Will Shipley, I don't like that pick. Dylan Loeb, also don't love that pick, but I understand why he did it. Wide receiver, Chris Olave, Hollywood Brown, Keenan Allen, DeAndre Hopkins, Jameson Williams, so a little bit more correlation right there. Michael Wilson, love the Michael Wilson pick. Nice little double. Did you get a double stack? No, you didn't. My bad. Demarcus Robinson, Zay Jones, Khalif Raymond, more correlation. Tight end Hunter Henry, and Travis Kelce and Hunter Henry. Great draft. Okay, you need to know something. We don't grade Quasi because Quasi's better than us. Quasi's a lot better than us. He's won and placed. So out of respect for Quasi, we just look at his lineup and we say, like, this is why he's the two-time. This is why he's won first and second. So out of respect for Quasi, we don't grade his draft because he is an established GOAT in this industry. Okay. Ron Kerr says, Ayuk, God bless you. He says Ayuk has a relationship with Antonio Pierce. I'd love to see the Raiders trade for him. Oh man, I'd love to see the Raiders get a quarterback. I really would. That would be nice. Devontae Adams' career is going to waste. I mean, Minshew's going to be all right. Minshew's going to be fine. It should be Minshew. All right, so we'll finish off with my draft. I got every disco ball, right? I didn't miss anybody. Guys, did I miss anybody? Please let me know. We go 2-6-8-4, the unique 4 tight end build. We go Trevor Lawrence, Will Levi, so a little bit AFC South correlation. We got Lawrence at an incredible value, and we love the value we keep getting at Trevor Lawrence, and we're going to keep smashing that pick because I love Lawrence here. Guys, Bayou Bengal says, "Queue up, brother. I'm not drafting with you tonight, but I will be tuning in. My wife's got a special dinner plan for us tonight. I'm not drafting with you tonight, but Bayou Bengal's going live right after us. And he's doing a giveaway as well. So if you guys are drafting with Bengal, go ahead and queue up with him. I'm going to watch the stream and be in the chat, though. Bet. Yes. All right. Zamir White, Najee Harris, Javonte Williams, Jalen Wright, Kamani Vidal, Tank Bigsby. A little bit more correlation. I love our running back room. I really do. And we got them at a delicious value. Every last one of them at a great value. Wide receiver, we go Drake London. I think he has wide receiver 1 upside. Marvin Harrison Jr., hopefully he meets the hype. Tank Dell, I think, on 60% snap share on the football field. The fact that he did what he did, it doesn't make me scared of drafting him anymore, especially since they brought in Stephon Diggs. Once they go into 3 wide receiver set, he is a spike week freak, and he's a big play threat waiting to happen on a weekly basis, and CJ Stroud wanted him there. We go George Pickens because this is his year. Keon Coleman because this is his year. Keon Coleman simply because Adrian called it. And when Adrian calls shit, I listen now. Brian Thomas Jr., we got some more correlation there. Love Brian Thomas Jr. Love the safe floor of Jacoby Myers. Tyler Boyd, wide receiver 3 over in Tennessee. And we got a little bit more correlation there. So we're good with that. We go with 4 tight ends. We go Dalton Schultz, Ben Sinnott. Like both of them, they share week 14 buys. So we went with a 4 tight end build. So we can just make sure that on week 14 we'll be all right. We got more correlation here with Chigozie Okonkwo and Will Levi, who I think Will Levi is going to smash, and Theo Johnson, who's one of my favorite round 20 picks out there. That's the draft. Quasi tried to sneak that Mahomes stack. Sweet attempt. Nice recovery. Of course, yeah, Quasi's biblical. Corey, thank you so much for becoming part of our community. Really means the world to me. It was so cool that drafters stopped by. All right, babe, can you text me the name of the winner? So we'll play the outro. I'll wait, and then when we come back, I'll tell you guys who won, and then we'll go from there. All right. There it is. All right, drum roll, please. The winner of tonight's giveaway is the newest member to Disco Ball Nation. Congratulations, Corey Ruff, on winning tonight's giveaway. Please contact me on X, Twitter X. It's Big Drafters HQ on X. Congratulations. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, guys, this is day 4 of our 20-day giveaway. We're going to be doing this a heck of a lot, and we're going to keep doing this even past the 20 days. I guarantee you we got a lot more tickets to give away. Shout out to you guys for helping me make my dream come true. Exactly. Congrats. Yeah, the great news was I've got my booth at the Fantasy Football Expo. I'll be at booth 45. So if you are coming to the Fantasy Football Expo, August 9th to 11th in Canton, Ohio, I'll be there. Yes, sir. Sleazeball says, great streams, Discos. Smash them subs. Thank you. Once again, guys, buy a bangle. He should be live right now. So head over to his YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. He's doing another giveaway for one of these tickets this very moment. And then Sleazeball Fantasy Football is going live right after that. So we got 3 nights of really, really awesome, or 3 streams back to back of some really, really awesome content creators who I love and adore and absolutely respect. So yeah, shoot me a message, Corey, to redeem your ticket. I say this before and I say it again. It takes a village, and I love my freaking village. God bless you guys. See you tomorrow night for day 5 of 20 Days of Disco. We'll do another giveaway tomorrow night. Peace, y'all. 7 p.m. Eastern time. Have a good one. See you guys on Bayou's channel.